I want to take a second to talk about this Make America Great Again stuff. You know, people like to take something you say and twist it into something you never meant and then say, like, that's exactly what you meant. For instance, if I said, I love the story of Tom Sawyer, someone could be like, I need to make this racist. How can I make this racist? Well, one of the first stories in Tom Sawyer is when his aunt tells him to go whitewash a fence. And this dude's saying he wants to whitewash America. You know, Tom Sawyer, he wants to whitewash America. You know, it was written by a white man about a white man, has slaves in it. He wants to whitewash America. You could take anything anyone says, and because your heart is wicked and vile and disgusting, just project that wicked, vile, disgusting heart on other people. And that's all people are doing. You say anything nowadays, they want to take their wicked, vile, disgusting, racist, terrible, filthy heart and just throw it on everybody else. And that's what they're doing with this Make America Great Again. Somebody says, I want to make America great again. They go, oh, he wants to go back to slavery. Just because they want to make America great again and their wicked heart can't do nothing but be a victim and feel sorry for themselves, they want to go back and say, oh yeah, he's racist and he wants to bring slaves back. Then you got people like Al Sharpton or whatever, Reverend Jesse Jackson, whatever his name is, saying, they can put you back in chains, they got the majority, that's what they want to do. Man, that is the stupidest. It is the stupidest. Look, let me tell you how stupid this is, okay? If you had the dumbest man in the world, say the dumbest 10 men in the world, and you had the dumbest 10 women in the world, and they bred with each other to make the dumbest 10 babies in the world, and those 10 babies bred with the other 10 babies to make, 20, 30 more of the dumbest babies in the world. And then those babies bred with other dumb babies for 1,000 years. The product of that, the dumbest prodigy that's ever existed, would walk toward the idiot Olympics and see that man that said we're trying to go back to slavery and go, I can't win this. I cannot win the idiot Olympics. I was born for this. I was bred for this for 1,000 years, through 100 generations. And I can't beat this man. He is the dumbest human being that's ever existed. No one will ever be dumber than that. Man, white people have been fighting slavery for longer than black people. Did you know that? In America, white people have been fighting slavery from the beginning, when there wasn't even enough black people to fight. Because there's always been a population of black people that thinks slavery is a crime against humanity. Because it is a crime against humanity to treat another person like a possession. Okay? So just because someone says make America great again doesn't mean they're so stupid that they think that we can make black people slaves again. Like, let's do that. No. Do you see that everything the black race does doesn't matter if it's murder? Doesn't matter if it's murder. Doesn't matter if they're trying to kill the people that we've hired to protect us. Everyone in America's like, you don't understand? Everyone in America's like, kill us all. Kill white people. Cool, man. I wouldn't want to stop a black man from doing what he wants to do. Kill the white people. Hey, murder them babies. You got the right, man. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. That's what the majority of the people today are doing. They will support a black person in anything. White, black, whatever. Whoever's out there. Liberals, whatever. Even most Republicans will say, yeah, whatever. Do it. You know, there's just a few people that are like, you're not helping yourselves. You know, you claim there's this problem of racism in America that you want to stop. And your plan to stop it is to just indiscriminately beat and abuse white people. That ain't going to stop racism. Those white people are going to go, see, Martha, we were right. These people can't get right. They just out there killing everybody. You're just going to cement every racist in the world and make more of them. Because everybody's going to go, look, Bertha, Cousin Martha was right. And her husband, they was right. And we tried to tell them they wasn't right, but it turns out they was right. That's the kind of people, you're just extending the problem. And more black people are getting killed. More white people, more Hispanic people. It's crazy. Look, America's always been a great nation. Okay? It's always been a great nation. Think about it this way. The black people have always been a great people. Would you disagree? But there are subsets of the black population that do some awful things. Think about that. Just like there are subsets of the American population that throughout generations has done some awful things. 6% of our population, black males, commit 51% of violent crimes currently, not 200 years ago, right now. Should we say, look, the black people are murdering everybody. They are doing most of the murders, most of the violent crimes. All black people are bad. Is that how we should judge things? Because that's what you're doing to America. That's how you're judging America. America fought slavery. America's done everything that they can do to show we believe in equality. We've emancipated people. We've killed people for having slaves. We've attacked and destroyed and taken and done everything we can do to try to stop the people that are perpetuating this hate and this racism. But now the pendulum's just swung to the other end. To reward people for their efforts to fight racism and to stop this stuff. Now the reward is racism's all the way on the other end. Just advocating to kill white people all the time. It's crazy. You're judging America by a small subset of the population. That would be just like judging all black people by a small subset of the population, or all white people, or all Hispanic people, or all Native American people, you name it. America's always been a great nation, and all people are saying with Great America again is make America great again is to make America great again. Not bring back slavery, but economic growth, jobs, make America a superpower that everybody looks to for guidance. People ain't looking to us for guidance when we got people burning down, their own grocery stores and stuff like that. They're not going to look to us for guidance. That's the point is to make America great again as a nation, to rebuild unity, to get rid of this racism and all this other stuff that's going on in the world today, and just to get unity under the Constitution and treat everybody across the board the same. Get rid of affirmative action. Get rid of all these things that claim they help black people, but they do not help black people. And make the board even. Okay? There are plenty of black people out there saying these things as far as that these policies don't help black people, but I'll just touch them very quickly. Minimum wage destroyed black families. Affirmative action puts black people in jobs that they either can't do or colleges that they can't be competitive in, and they fell out because they don't make the standard, but the college lowers the standard for them, and then they get in and a lot of times don't do well. And these are just things that people are stating is happening, knowing is happening. Abortion comes out, more black people kill their children than anyone else per capita. You know, all of these programs that are supposedly helping black people out there, they're not helping black people. You know, black people are just joining. You know, if you want to help black people, you build families. You get people to understand that families are very important. 50 years ago, black people were a leader in society. A leader in society, had a very small divorce rate. They had families that loved one another, and now it's like you go into the cities and there's no father to be found. You know, everybody's running around in gangs and gang violence and dead or in prison or whatever. And Black Lives Matter claims it cares about the black people, but they're taking the fathers out of the family. They also created health care for black people. Only thing is, just a little small thing, can't have a father in the home. You have unlimited health care, just no father. It's harming the black community. That's the reason that we have these situations today, and it was done by the Democratic Party, the same people that have been harming black people since they set foot on the United States. And we just need to pay attention to these facts. Just because somebody says something don't mean you can just take your wicked, vile, hateful, racist heart and just reflect your belief system on that person and just say anything that they say is evil. That's not how it works. If we keep acting like this, then the people that are racist are going to be even more racist, and they're going to be able to recruit other people that are racist, and we're going to have blood in the streets. And you might think you want blood in the streets, but you don't want blood in the streets, because your blood is going to be in the street, the same as my blood and my children's blood and my wife's blood. I don't want blood in the streets. That's the last thing I want, is war, civil war in our country. That's the last thing I want. We need to get past this as a nation and stop reflecting our wicked hearts on other people, and stop reflecting our thought processes on other people, and grow up and use our brain. Make America great again just means make America a great nation again. A nation, like globally, everybody looks at America for leadership again. That's all it's saying. It ain't saying bring back slavery. That's stupid. That's real stupid. Whoever came up with that needs to go play in the stupid Olympics. They are a shoo-in for the next 10,000 generations. I don't think anyone in 10,000 years will be born that will be as stupid as whoever came up with that. That person is an idiot savant, like a prodigy, like the king of idiots, that you're never going to meet anyone that's that dumb. Never. It's just not possible. I don't believe that there's ever going to be anyone that dumb. All right. Let's open our eyes, people. Open eyes, save lives.